Imagine you are a farm worker from Wisconsin, working away hours in the hot sun. It's hard but honest work. However, you've been brought bad news. Your boss has had to let you go. Work has dried up. Uncertain about your future as a farmhand, you make a daring decision to move to the city of Chicago and start a new career. Unfortunately, the dream hasn't worked out. It's been weeks, and you haven't had any success finding work. Frustrated, you decide to drown your sorrows in cheap liquor. You meet up with a friend at a dimly lit bar. As you both drink heavily, sinking into the fog of alcohol, you're suddenly approached by four strangers. Everything that happens next is a blurred nightmare. You feel a bag yanked over your head, rough hands gripping you, forcing you into a vehicle. A sweet, sickly smell fills your nostrils, and then nothingness. You come back to reality sprawled on a cold sidewalk under a viaduct near 17th Street. There's sharp, intense pain in your groin. The world spins around you, your mind still befuddled from the chloroform. You reach towards the pain, and that's when the horror truly hits you. You're missing parts of your genitals. This is the chilling reality that confronted Joseph Wozniak back in 1922. His ordeal marked the beginning of a gruesome crime wave that was about to send shockwaves through Chicago, giving rise to the bone-chilling legend of the Testicle Thief. The theories. As Joseph Wozniak's harrowing story rippled across the country, the fear and confusion it inspired gave rise to an alarming series of claims from additional victims, each professing they too were survivors of this nightmarish crime. A flurry of speculation and wild theories followed these revelations, each one attempting to uncover the identity of the dreaded Testicle Thief. Here we'll delve deeper into these intriguing theories, each more baffling and unsettling than the last. Theory 1. The Mad Doctor. Our first theory is a sinister one, introducing a character you might not expect. Dr. Victor Darwin Lespinasse, a renowned urologist from Chicago, known for advocating testicular transplantation. Lespinasse's surgical setup with its excessive privacy measures raised more than just eyebrows. Even his fellow doctors and nurses found it unnerving. He went to great lengths to ensure patient anonymity and prevent cross-identification, a fact that didn't sit well with his medical colleagues. Next, we have this disturbing fact. Lespinasse never reported his first neuroendoscopic procedure. He dismissed it as an intern's stunt. Yet he became famous for advocating testicular transplantation. Now, combine these pieces of information. Lespinasse carried out secretive, invasive surgeries, never reported a significant medical procedure, and specialized in testicular transplants. The implications are deeply unsettling. If you've ever wondered how a respected professional could turn to a life of crime, perhaps this is how. Was he using his extensive knowledge and medical skills to secretly orchestrate this string of testicle thefts? Was the testicle thief hidden in plain sight, cloaked in the respectability of his profession? While the doctor vehemently denied any allegations of misconduct, his actions cast a long and ominous shadow over the public's trust. Could our respected urologist be the puppeteer behind this horrifying crime? Theory 2. The Rejuvenation Seeker. A more sinister theory points towards the wealthy industrialist Harold McCormick, whose luxurious life was tainted with scandalous affairs. As a member of one of the country's wealthiest families, McCormick's actions were often scrutinized. His recent divorce and subsequent relationship with an opera singer only intensified public interest. The press erupted in frenzied speculation. Was McCormick seeking to enhance his potency through a glandular transplant to please his younger lover, Ganna Walska? The aftermath of the operation only added fuel to the flames. McCormick emerged with a newfound zest, traveling to Paris to marry Walska, who later described her husband as being insatiable in his search for the realization of the physical following his surgery. This resurgence of energy, attributed to the alleged transplant, prompted both awe and dread among the public. If the immensely wealthy McCormick was resorting to such measures, it raised the specter of a gruesome black market trading in stolen testicles, a market that catered to the rich and powerful in their perverse quest for youth and virility. Did McCormick's voracious appetite for youth instigate this horrifying wave of crimes? Theory 3. The Criminal Underworld and Foreign Influence. The third theory delves into the dark criminal underworld of Chicago. It suggests an organized crime group, known for its ruthless tactics, may have orchestrated these shocking incidents. These criminal organizations had the resources, influence, and experience to plan and execute such horrifying acts, all while staying under the radar. At the same time, an influx of foreign doctors, mainly from Europe, came into the city. These new arrivals, eager to make a name for themselves, could have been easily manipulated or pressured by the crime syndicates. They could have been lured into carrying out these disturbing acts for promises of money or prestige. Could these foreign doctors be the ones committing the atrocious acts? Or were they mere pawns, manipulated by a larger, more sinister force? Was the mafia involved, using these doctors as a cover for their criminal activities? This theory, though outrageous, cannot be dismissed. The extreme nature of these crimes makes it a chilling possibility. 4. The desperate millionaire. Henry Boerrichter. A millionaire past his prime and on the precipice of marrying a woman half his age, Boerrichter made a timely arrival in Chicago for a rejuvenation surgery, checking into the hospital the day after one of the infamous testicle theft incidents. Could this be a mere coincidence? Or does it allude to something more sinister? Following his procedure, Boerrichter was seen full of renewed vitality, a change so dramatic that it raised questions about the nature of his surgery. Could it be that this aging millionaire, haunted by the relentless march of time, resorted to the extreme measure of participating in the gruesome deeds of the testicle thief to reclaim his fading youth? But despite these alarmingly coincidental events, there is no concrete evidence linking him to the crimes. The aftermath. Despite the investigations and countless speculations, the testicle thief was never brought to justice. This ominous figure continues to cast a long shadow over Chicago's history. Years later, the first victim, Joseph Wozniak, experienced a tragic downfall. Marked by the traumatic incident, he reportedly spiraled into a cycle of self-destructive behavior, unable to find peace or recover from the trauma. His end was marked by a sudden solitary demise under circumstances that were never fully explained, adding an additional layer of tragedy to his already tormented life. While the identity of the testicle thief remains shrouded in mystery, this chilling tale continues to captivate our collective imagination, serving as a stark reminder of a darker time in medical history. Thanks for journeying with us into this twisted mystery. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell